Have you ever wondered why some people seem to wake up with the sun, their minds sharp, their hearts ready, and their lives flowing effortlessly with abundance, while others struggle, groaning at the alarm, dragging themselves through the day as if life itself were a burden? There is a divine rhythm, an unseen current that moves those who honor the early hours of the morning toward prosperity, joy, and unmistakable success. The secret lies not in luck or connections, but in the conscious choice to rise when the world is still wrapped in silence, to greet the day before distractions take hold and before fear and doubt have a chance to speak. When you rise at 4 a.m, you are declaring to the universe that you are awake, aware, and willing to align yourself with the unlimited flow of abundance. In these sacred hours, while the city sleeps and the mind is clear, your thoughts have the power to shape reality, to plant seeds of wealth, creativity, and success that will bear fruit throughout the day. The mind is most receptive at this hour, like fertile soil ready for planting. Every intention you set, every vision you hold, and every affirmation you speak resonates deeply within your subconscious, commanding the forces of life to support your desires. It is in this stillness that you discover the truth, that life answers to the clarity of your thought, the faith in your heart, and the precision of your purpose. Those who sleep until the world demands their attention allow the noise of obligation, fear, and doubt to drown their inner voice, while those who wake before dawn step into a sacred power that is seldom understood but always rewarded. The discipline to rise at 4 is not merely a habit. It is a declaration of sovereignty over your own life, a refusal to let inertia or circumstance dictate your destiny. Imagine the world still dark, quiet, the air pure, and you alone walking the path of intention. This is when clarity strikes, when inspiration comes, when the invisible guidance of the universe whispers solutions to problems that seemed impossible. In this hour, the mind is free to plan, to strategize, to dream without interference, and to visualize success so vividly that it becomes inevitable. And let me tell you, the secret is not just waking early. It is the unwavering belief that every morning you rise is a gift of opportunity, a chance to step into abundance and to claim the riches of life with confidence, joy, and gratitude. Each minute before the world stirs is a moment of power, a chance to meditate, to affirm, to pray, or to plan your actions in a way that aligns with your highest good. If you embrace this practice daily, you will notice a shift, a magnetism that draws success, wealth, and happiness effortlessly toward you, because the universe responds to those who honor the law of early awakening with dedication and faith. Remember, the hour of 4 is not just a time. It is a symbol of mastery over your habits, a spiritual alignment with prosperity, and a declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive all the abundance that is meant for you, and nothing can resist a mind, heart, and spirit that are fully awakened in this sacred hour. As you begin to understand the power hidden in the quiet hours before dawn, you may wonder why so few people harness this secret. The truth is that most are enslaved by comfort, by the soft pull of sleep, by the illusion that life's rewards can be postponed, delayed, or bargained for. Yet, the universe has a law that is absolute. Opportunity favors the prepared, and preparation requires action when others are inactive. When you rise at 4, you step into a dimension of possibility that remains invisible to those who sleep past the hour, a dimension where your thoughts are not diluted by doubt, where your intentions are like arrows aimed straight at the target of your desires. There is a sacred suspense in these hours, a tension that arises because you stand at the edge of the ordinary world and peek into the extraordinary. You are alone with potential, alone with the infinite, and it is in this solitude that you realize your life has been waiting for this precise awakening. The stillness whispers a challenge, a subtle question. Will you claim the life you were meant to live, or will you return to the crowd and let your brilliance be wasted? And here, in this moment of inner suspense, lies the magic. The choice you make now, every morning, determines whether you will be guided by vision or driven by circumstance. Consider that every great achievement, every fortune, every work of genius began with an individual who refused to let sleep dictate their destiny, who rose early and acted while the world was still dreaming. There is a rhythm to success, a cadence that aligns with the rising sun, and those who master this rhythm find doors opening where others see only walls, and solutions appearing where others see only obstacles. Imagine, for a moment, the suspense of standing before your day, knowing that you hold the keys to abundance in your hands, yet seeing that the outcome depends entirely upon the choices you make in these sacred early hours. The universe waits, not impatiently, but with perfect timing, ready to reward faith, determination, and persistent action. Each thought you nurture, each plan you sketch, each affirmation you speak is a lever, moving the machinery of life in your favor. Yet, the tension remains. Will you seize the opportunity, or will you slip back into the ordinary flow of delayed dreams? It is in this suspense that character is forged, that courage emerges, and that the law of manifestation proves itself. The hour of 4 offers no illusions, it only reveals truth. And the truth is simple yet profound. Your success, your wealth, your happiness, and your freedom are not distant promises. They are waiting for you, but only if you rise, claim the power of the morning, and align every action with your highest vision. Each day that passes without embracing this sacred hour is a day that could have been transformed, a moment of abundance lost to hesitation, a victory surrendered to comfort. You must feel the suspense, welcome it, and use it as fuel to ignite your inner fire. For in the quiet of the early morning, when the world sleeps and life holds its breath, you are given the rarest of gifts, complete alignment with your purpose, clarity in thought, and the ability to take inspired action that the world will later marvel at. This suspense, this tension, is not to frighten you, but to awaken you, to remind you that you are capable of far more than you have allowed yourself to be, and that the key to abundance is always within reach of those willing to rise before the rest. As you continue to rise with the morning, you will begin to notice a transformation, subtle at first, then undeniable, as though the universe itself conspires in your favor. The world that once seemed heavy, demanding, and resistant, now bends gently to the rhythm of your intention, yielding opportunities, insights, and connections that were previously invisible. The early hours are not merely a time, they are a portal, a sacred threshold between ordinary existence and the extraordinary life that has always been your birthright. When the city sleeps and the world's distractions fade, your mind is clear and receptive, and your spirit is tuned to the invisible currents of wealth, wisdom, and influence. In these hours, you may visualize the life you desire, not as a distant dream, but as an inevitable reality, feeling every detail, every triumph, every success as though it has already manifested. You will see yourself walking in abundance, speaking with confidence, making decisions effortlessly, and attracting prosperity with a natural magnetism that cannot be denied. There is a certain magic in the persistence of early rising, a spiritual law that operates with perfect precision. The energy you invest in the quiet morning is returned to you multiplied, often in ways that surpass expectation. The suspense of the previous hours transforms into the certainty of results as you begin to act in alignment with your highest vision. Every task you complete, every plan you set into motion, every word you speak carries the weight of intention and becomes a step toward your ultimate goals. The discipline to rise at 4 is more than a habit. It is a mastery of self, a declaration that you will no longer be governed by the whims of comfort, laziness, or fear. Wealth, influence, and freedom are not merely gifts to be hoped for. They are the inevitable outcome of thoughts and actions harmonized with divine law. Picture the life that awaits when you consistently harness this power. Financial independence, clarity of purpose, meaningful relationships, and an inner peace that comes from knowing you are living fully, intentionally, and courageously. The suspense you felt earlier is replaced with a quiet confidence, a knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you must do, and that the universe responds with unwavering loyalty to those who act with faith and consistency. Even challenges that once seemed insurmountable now appear as stepping stones, opportunities for growth, and lessons that accelerate your journey toward mastery. The early morning is your secret weapon, a time when you can plan, create, visualize, and affirm without interruption, building a foundation so strong that no distraction, failure, or setback can shake it. It is here that you forge not only material abundance, but also the inner strength, courage, and wisdom that make success effortless and sustainable. The more you honor these hours, the more the world seems to bend in your favor, as if reality itself recognizes the awakened mind and heart. And as you continue this practice, you will discover a rhythm to life that others can only envy, a rhythm of clarity, action, and reward, in which your dreams move from imagination to tangible reality with an ease that astonishes even you. This is the secret that the world has overlooked, the hidden law that transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. To rise early, to claim the sacred hours, and to move with deliberate purpose and unwavering faith toward the life you are meant to live. Your destiny is waiting, not in some distant tomorrow, but in the quiet, potent hours before the world awakes, ready to reward those who are prepared, diligent, and bold enough to step into their true power. Now, as you stand on the threshold of a life transformed by the sacred discipline of rising at 4, you will begin to understand the ultimate truth. Success, wealth, and fulfillment are not distant dreams. They are the natural expression of a mind and heart that honor the law of early awakening. Each morning, as the world sleeps and the sky begins to lighten, you have a choice: to remain ordinary, letting the hours slip away unnoticed, or to step into extraordinary power, claiming your rightful place among those who live intentionally, courageously, and abundantly. The journey is not always easy. There will be mornings when temptation, fatigue, and doubt knock relentlessly at your door, whispering that comfort is preferable to greatness, that sleep is more valuable than the pursuit of dreams. Yet, it is precisely in these moments that your resolve is tested, and every act of discipline, every decision to rise and claim the morning, strengthens the inner power that ensures your destiny cannot be denied. Imagine the life that emerges when you consistently choose action over inertia. Wealth flows with ease because your mind is clear, focused, and aligned with opportunity. Your creativity blossoms because your spirit has time to breathe, to envision, and to plan. Your confidence grows because each morning you prove to yourself that nothing can control you except your own choices. The suspense and tension of yesterday's dawn give way to clarity and momentum, revealing that the path to abundance is not mysterious, but simply the consistent application of this sacred law. As you integrate this practice, you will notice the world responding differently. Doors will open, resources will appear, connections will align, and circumstances that once seemed random now follow the pattern of your intention. The early hours are your laboratory, your sanctuary, your proving ground, where thoughts become reality and dreams crystallize into tangible results. You will begin to see that every great leader, every innovator, every person who has left an extraordinary mark on the world understood this truth intuitively. The hours before dawn are charged with power, and those who rise early harness it. And now, it is your turn to step into this rhythm, to claim this law as your own, and to watch as the universe conspires to bring your vision to life. Your life is a reflection of the choices you make, and choosing to rise at 4 is choosing mastery, choosing abundance, choosing a destiny that is far greater than comfort or delay. Do not underestimate the small, consistent actions of the early morning. They are the seeds from which empires grow, the foundation upon which lasting success is built, and the secret pathway to freedom that the world has long overlooked. Rise, therefore, with determination, gratitude, and unwavering faith. Knowing that each morning you embrace this practice, you are planting the seeds of wealth, happiness, and power that will flourish beyond imagination. Let your life be a testament to what is possible when discipline meets vision, when action meets opportunity, and when the sacred hours of early awakening are honored without exception. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.